Those 3 words, brackets, they're not enough, by O2 Blues. Tony is woken up by a cannonball that looks like a certain daughter of his. "Daddy!" Morgan squeals, and fuck, is like a knee to the gut. "Daddy, guess what?" "What?" Tony croaks, trying to rub the sleep out of his eyes and sit up at the same time. He spots Peter's blurry form in the doorway, and he's laughing. "It's Father's Day." "Oh, yeah. Damn it. I suppose it is, huh?" He pokes Morgan's stomach, making her yelp and almost falls out of the bed. He grabs her in time, though, and sits her down far away from his gut. "I don't remember being a dad. Am I?" She giggles. "You're my daddy." That doesn't ring a bell." "You're also Petey's." Peter is watching the exchange with a smile on his face. When he hears Morgan's declaration, he blushes, the tips of his ears turning a bright shade of red. Tony raises an eyebrow. "Well, are you going to come over here or not?" No, it's fine." "Yeah!" Morgan nearly trips over herself in her haste to grab Peter's hands. She drags him over to the bed with a surprising amount of strength for her 5-year-old, and then unceremoniously pushes him on it. "Me and Petey got you something." "Is it some peace and quiet?" "Sorry, that was all out." Peter grins. "How about a card?" "I guess," Tony drawls, as Morgan pulls out a large sheet of construction paper that was folded up in her pocket. He takes it from her and then unfolds it. "Happy Father's Day" is scrawled in crayon across the top. Each letter is a different color. Morgan obviously did it herself. There's a humongous drawing of Iron Man underneath it. Instead of the street being red, though, it's hot pink. "The red broke," she says sheepishly, "and the pink is prettier." "You might be onto something," Tony laughs. His eyes catch on to something else, though, and he brings it closer to see it properly. Peter's much neater handwriting is at the bottom in the corner and reads, "Father's Day is hard for me, but you're a pretty cool dad sometimes." It's written in blue ink, and looks like the pen it came from was pressed hard against the paper, like he was carefully deliberating the words when he wrote them. Tony looks down at the kid in question, who is currently fidgeting with his fingers and carefully avoiding eye contact. Without warning, he reaches forward and ruffles his hair wildly. "Hey! I'm a cool dad all the time, thank you very much," Tony says. He feels all warm and gooey inside. A decade ago, he would have chalked it up to his mysterious and deadly illness, but now he just gazes at Peter with the fondness he knows is love. When Peter finally looks up, he is aware of someone staring at him, and he smiles shyly. "We made cookies," Morgan announces, breaking the spell. "Well, Peter did most of it, but I helped with the chocolate chips." Peter nods, not looking away from Tony. She had a very important job. Did that job involve eating the chocolate chips? Morgan blushes just as hard as Peter did. "No." "So?" Peter asks, sounding nervous. They're in the kitchen now, and he shoots a glance at the platter of cookies that is resting on the kitchen counter, before looking back at Tony with a hopeful look in his eyes. "Did you like it?" Tony bites and chews and very slowly swallows. There are many thoughts going through his head, most of which center around 2 things. First, there is way too much sugar in these, and it's quite possibly going to give him a heart attack. And second, he loves his kids more than anything on the planet. And the latter, of course, overrides the former. So Tony responds a little bit too enthusiastically, "They're awesome. 10 out of 12, I think." Peter and Morgan's smiles combined could easily light up the dark side of the moon.